All right, hello, friends. And this is Mac Paladin, and it is Strategy Sundays at last. Only took me 22 minutes to get started because I am clone or something. I don't know. It's been a couple of weeks. Anyway, we'll try to get as far as we can before Galix is forced to depart, and I will bring him into the call momentarily. But I finally got my RX 580. It was scheduled to come sometime between the 28th of this month and the 29th of next month, and it showed up like yesterday. So I was like, woo! So we're on the route to actually having a functional streaming setup, and I'm quite pleased with that. Varias has taken a recording sample that I have made using this microphone to try to figure out the EQing levels on a piece of software that we set up for this purpose, and I will let you know. You'll know as soon as I do, because I will sound crisp and clear on the stream as a spring day or something like that. April showers, May flowers, something to that effect. Anyway, feeble attempts at humor aside, I think we're pretty well set here, and we will be continuing with part 18. I initially put the wrong part up there because I was trying to rush things to post here. But the main advantage of a lot of this new hardware that I've been getting, I've replaced the old mechanical drive. It's still technically functional. I found out that the thing that was making noise was the CPU fan. So this can be used for data transfer purposes. But the old mechanical drive was just, I don't know. When was this thing made? It says 2015. I don't trust that. I don't know why I don't trust that. It feels older. It feels older than 7 years old. But then again, I'm used to swapping everything out for solid state drives these days. Anywho, all right, let's get our software running here, and also let me get Galix.
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. One less thing to fark around with. Yeah, so the rebuild that I was talking about on Twitter was ostensibly to alleviate the streaming problems that we've been having all along, because ever since the latest version of OBS came out, it has utterly destroyed my hardware encoding. So now we're at 6K.
Mm-hmm.
As far as output, and we're going to see how this goes. The old camera works, and
that's good.
Yeah, it's a lot smoother now. Hang on, getting a few things working here. As I told stream, we'll go as long as we can, but or to the end of the scenario, whichever comes.
Yeah, we have an hour and a half or so tops.
Yeah. Whichever comes first. Although I am now set up with Google Lens, so I have this mini professional tripod with my iPhone 7 attached to it. Which I have set up with Google Lens, so the camera is facing the screen. So I just raise it up in front of the screen. I just drag the emulator screen in front of it, and I was playing Der Langrisser with it, and the translation work on the iOS version of Lens is actually updates in real time. Do you find that
it does that? That's what I'm bitching about it needing to fix. What I'm usually doing is shaking the thing so that it
well, you got to get
reads it.
You got to get you got to get a tripod like mine. You know what I found out? If you put your fingers in front of the camera, you put your thumb in front of the camera lens like that, and then quickly move it away. It resets that way too, so you don't have to shake it.
That could work.
Yeah, I tried.
Anyway, the problem is that because all of the fonts in this game are fixed width, sometimes it fucking decides it wants to read it vertically.
You know, which is funny
because you can read Japanese vertically.
Oddly enough, I don't seem to have that problem on the iOS version of it. I did have some issues with the Android version of it.
Well, maybe I'll see if I can update the thing or something. I think I have it set to update it automatically.
All right, so there you are with PC Engine Super CD-ROM2 Super CD-ROM squared system. Got to say that right. So let me know if you encounter any issues with that. The main thing I need to get rid of is I need to get rid of this Ryzen 3 processor. And replace it with something more powerful, because there is a slight stutter here. Either that or I need to move the emulator over to my all-in-one with all my other emulators. So that way it's one less thing vying for processing power. But then sharing the screen becomes more challenging. Well, no, it wouldn't. I would just share the output of... Anywho. He's not recognizing the inputs from my controller. Okay, so that's the one thing I wasn't able to test. Oh, God. Don't remember what the PC Engine control pad was. Ah! Motherfucker. I think
what was it? Just
since I unplugged a bunch of stuff and replugged it back in, I had to reset the pad. I love getting ratioed by my own equipment. Whoa. Okay. See if this is going to be a problem.
Something about Kamjin fleet found. Everybody prepare for battle. Send out the Valkyries.
ちょっと奴らの相手してこい。今は時間が欲しい。奴らを近づけるな。
I'm surprised there are any Meltrandi loyal to this jackass left.
His fleet was always mixed, so... Because that's the thing, this whole setup was a huge clusterfuck.
Right.
Because it was like, oh no, these guys who are unaffected by the May attack show up, and then, oh, also other guys are acting up at the same time. Yeah,
right.
Mission 22, counterattack.
Wait, I do need to move it up a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
So you got that whole second paragraph. There you go.
Mm-hmm. After a fierce battle, Kiryu and the others finally corner Kamjin's fleet. Kamjin then sends another subordinate, Jinna, to intercept in order to buy time. Jinna is a powerful opponent and has a ship with a large main cannon. And let's see if I can get to pay more attention to. Are you wiggling that, or is it just doing it itself?
Hmm?
A large main attack cannon. It is aiming at the Prometheus, but is not ready to fire because it needs. It's a gun that needs a lot of time to charge. However, its powerful is the same as a satellite cannon and can destroy. It can destroy a satellite in one hit, presumably like an asteroid. That's, I think, what it says so far. So you can advance it?
I'm actually reading it myself.
Okay. Is it doing the vertical thing to you at all?
Yeah, but I just put my finger in front of the lens and it reset. When it scrolls, it goes... When the text scrolls, it actually switches to vertical mode.
Kiryu and the others are told to charge into the large main gunship and destroy it before it has charged enough energy to fire.
Yes. Victory condition. Destroy Jinna.
Destroy Jinna's ship.
Loss condition. Prometheus is destroyed. And 10 turn limit.
Yep. Or turnover, and then 10 turn limit.
Alright. I did pull the...
And it's almost entirely on this scrolling text that it's an issue, because it's a pretty square block, so it's harder to tell which direction it's going. Enemy fleet located. Enemy fleet detachment located. I'm preparing you guys to... Oh no, it's coming at us. Yeah.
A part of the enemy fleet is coming at us. The weapon is charging.
Yes. Destroyed team and Horn's team. Prepare to sortie immediately.
Yes.
And intercept.
See, there's one thing... Go ahead.
No, you first.
I was going to say, there's one thing that Google Lens cannot provide for me, and that is a lot of context for, like, Super Robot Wars and a lot of these series that you are personally intimately familiar with. Although Macross is not your personal bailiwick, you do seem to understand the gist of it all. Okay.
No, and I'm familiar enough with some of the terminology that I can tell what it means when Google Lens is parsing the kanji in a weird way. Horned leader, Roger.
It seems to be having more trouble translating this game than some of the other ones I've tried, which is interesting as well.
I suspect it is, to some extent, the font.
Galax is a Baromets.
Baromets is a vegetable sheep mythological creature. I think it's from when they were doing medieval bestiaries. And it was an excuse that it was like, you could eat this on Lent.
Hilarious. So here's the mistranslation it gave me. Haunted reader, learn.
Yeah.
I
said, I do a lot of... I mean, some of it is artistic license, but also there's a lot of translation from Google Translate to English.
Let's try that again. Nope, it didn't like it. I think I'm the one who has the haunted reader here.
Oh no, it is. Yeah. No, that's pretty much what it gives me too. But again, I can read that without using Lens.
Right. See, and that's the other thing is for that. It's like for everything else, there's the Galax.
The share window is a little bit fuzzy.
Well, that might be a tough shit situation because it's in order for it to function right now, it has to be set at 720p.
Okay, that
15
might
frames per second. It used to be able to work at 1080p, 60 frames per second, but we just don't have the power, Captain.
That might be part of it. It might be that you were leaving it.
The ship with the language expertise. God damn it, Dragon Lord. Do. Hey, Amber. Welcome to the retro gaming stream. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do here. I think I want to deploy some dudes here, but do I want to move the Prometheus first?
Make sure you move up enough that you can get there fast, because remember, we only actually need to kill the big ship with the gun, and it's very urgent to kill the big ship with the gun.
Right.
We're not going to get away without shooting down a lot of the other stuff too. I can read Old English okay because, like, I have studied German and am currently studying Swedish, and I speak English, so...
Oof. It does not like this, like, at all.
Which thing?
It didn't like the 6-button pad at all.
Okay. Well, the share screen thing fixed itself, so...
See, now the directional buttons still work. Now I have to reset the goddamn. Configure other buttons. I literally just, here we go. That's all we need. Ooh. What the hell was that? I did not like that.
No, that was, a little too smooth. If we beat these guys, we can get right at Kamjan's ship. Oh, I might be. Okay, I'm not muted, am I?
I can
Dragon
hear
Lord?
you.
Yeah, I think I was just not talking for a second.
Oh. I was getting a little bit of lag here. See, the thing is, I don't want to put them too far forward, because if I put them too far forward, then they're going to get slaughtered by this front line.
Also, it's amusingly notable now that the graphics have reverted to square pixel mode.
Oh?
Look at the planet.
I'll have to review our VODs, but I'm pretty sure it looked like that before.
No, things are narrower now than they were before.
A little bit.
That's why I didn't notice it until you spent a lot of time on the planet. On the planet that's at the center of the battle map. It is visibly about 5 tall and 4 wide. So this is Kamjin's subordinate Jinna, or Kamjin no Tsugi wa Jinna. So yeah. Oh no, after Crimzo.
Yeah,
sorry. I misread Crimzo for Kamjin. So yeah, after Crimzo we have to deal with Jinna, huh?
Yep. The literal translation I got is next to Crimzo Jinna, huh?
Mm-hmm. It's literally, if you take it in character time, it's Crimzo's after, the next one after. I'm curious, Kamjin himself hasn't made a sortie. I wonder why.
This gets unfortunate when everybody comes out as a fighter. What the fuck is this?
What the fuck is what? Oh, that's the monster. Remember, he upgraded to a monster.
It's 2 spaces now, awesome.
The monster is a large boy. It's not 2/3 of the length of the ship large, actually, but, you know. Neither are those heavy attackers.
It is on this map.
Oh, no. I just mean, like...
I know, I'm just...
Proportionally. The actual thing is not physically 2/3 as long as the ship. Like, if you take their actual sizes. But for game purposes...
Alright, let me get...
drive home the fact that, yes, it's the fucking monster. It's quite large.
I'll tell you what else is monster. I don't know.
The lag we're having?
Yeah.
I wish we could, like... I don't know. And I know you have your own schedule. Camellia Maria Felina Genus, launching.
Well...
Again, it's still weird to me that she goes by Maria. Everything else in Macross calls her Camellia generally. Except, presumably, the prequel to this game.
This character is unique to this series. She doesn't exist outside of this.
She is a different version of a character that does exist outside of this.
Oh, is she? Okay.
Because she's still Max and Millia's first child. They have a first child in everything.
Ah.
But I think this is the only time that she's really been used, but I think, like, Melaine, when she referred to her older sister, she called her Camellia and not Maria.
Well, you know, the points are made up and... The words are made up and the points don't matter anyway. I'm just getting all these fighters out. because they can put some moves on this mother.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the one issue with the monster is that it is very slow.
Alright, these are all low movement guys, so we're going to keep them inside the Prometheus for now.
Those are all the Destroids. 3 Spartans, 2 Tomahawks, Defender Phalanx, and Gray in the monster.
Godzilla 2 on the NES, oh my god. Now there's a game. Yeah, I'm getting lagged really bad here. Let's see what these dudes do. Dudes, D-O-O-D-Z.
Mm-hmm.
When I replace the processor, I'm actually going to put the GTX 660 back in as the secondary because right now I'm using the onboard video.
Right. That might be.
I'm literally only using it to display Windows graphics, but it seems to be mad.
Mm-hmm.
It don't like it.
Well, how well it would like that depends on how much the Windows graphics are changing.
Woo! That's a neat
That is some
noise.
sound lag too.
I'm gonna drop it down to 3,000. See, it's funny because as soon as I brought the screen up,
Yeah, I know what you mean.
it's
As
sped
soon as you
up.
start as soon as you start looking at the thing, like, okay, what's slowing you down? It's like, nothing's slowing me down. I'm working fine. And then as soon as you look away, it starts again.
I dropped it down to 3,000, and the response was immediate. The improvement was immediate. It's nice that you can at least dynamically update your bitrate as the stream goes. So Twitch itself will catch up in a second here.
Mm-hmm. I guess the 2-notch, 3-notch system is, or 2-space, 3-space, very rarely enemies might be 4-space system is a decent way of handling unit sizes that is intermediate between everything takes up 1 space, which extremely strains credibility. Hang on.
Port side, the barrage is thin. Fire more concentratedly. I'm gonna do the bad translations, but
Yeah. So yeah, left side, left wing. The flank there seemed weak, so concentrate your fire there. I believe is what he's saying.
sounds
I
about
don't
right.
know if that's yeah.
Yeah, the stream seems to be running better. So we've got an improvement. We went from 1,500 to 3,000. So that's pretty good. It's better than nothing. I'll take it.
Okay, guys, do not crowd up in front of the ship. It needs to go through things.
Right?
But yes, the way this thing handles spaces is a possibly decent intermediate between everything takes up 1 square, which strains credibility when some of your things are freaking enormous, and oops, the ship takes up 1/4 of the battle map, which happens in some G-Generation games. Or not the battle map, but 1/4 of the screen. Which is what it is when you try to make even, like, the white base to scale with the Gundam. Because that's, like, an 18-meter tall giant robot and a 250-meter long ship.
Right. I guess they don't want me going forward.
You should be able to move through.
They're just wasting a lot of missiles.
Mm-hmm. この船には大型 Yes, so the main cannon is installed, the large size main cannon is installed in this ship. Energy の充填さえ完了さればこちらの勝ちだ。
As long as the energy filling is finished, we win.
Yes, as soon as or as long as we can finish charging the energy, the victory will be ours.
Gallix provides the nuance and cultural references, so if I jump ahead, it's just because I'm being silly to try to add entertainment value to the stream. I'm speaking to the folks in the chat.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, and that's fine. And I was doing that too when it would give me something really jank.
Well, you see, and you have that ability. I don't. I could try to parse it based on my life experience, but when we play Durlang Grisser, it's gonna be, or if I play like Blue Streaker, it's gonna be pretty lol-tastic.
Until then, all the other units need to cover for this ship.
All right, Rubber Ducky.
Roger that, Jina-sama. We will protect you.
Don't let them get near Jina-sama's ship.
We'll keep them away.
I'm kind of grateful that it appears we don't have a lot of missile units here.
The monster should have something, but yeah.
No, I'm talking about the enemy units.
Oh yeah, no. These seem to be the battle suits, which are Shinde Marauze is I'm gonna kill ya. Or I'll kill them.
On my screen it says let me die.
Yeah, well, that's because the giving and receiving verbs are weird in Japanese. Hello, Elder Worm VT.
Hello. Welcome to the party.
So yeah, because we have all of these battle suits instead of being all battle pods, the little Rigolds are just the little ones, and not the ones with missiles.
Well, you know, it's because we've been destructing most of their forces with due haste. They probably don't have the best left over.
How are you, Max? Says Elderworm.
I am hanging in there, as they say.
Micron.
This is hilarious. Micron degree before firing the main gun. We will defeat it. Let's try that again.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's as for the Myclones. We'll defeat them before the main gun is even able to be fired.
Well, they're about to strike.
I mean, it's just blustering, but
yeah. Yeah, hanging in there though. I had a little outburst on last stream, and I apparently lost three followers as a result. So I'm gonna try to mellow out.
Is this in City of Heroes or?
No. We were playing Overwatch on Saturday, and I had a little outburst with one of our co-champions. I mean, they could have just been bot accounts, but who knows? Either that or they don't like what I'm saying to Elon Musk on Twitter. That is a thing.
If that was the case, then it's not an audience that you probably want anyway.
Today I informed Mr. Musk that it's basically the height of privilege to be able to enjoy Voltairean absolutism. A white man who lived before electricity. I said, however, had Voltaire lived today, he probably would soften his stance on free speech when it comes to the average Twitter user. Oh, well, that's good. It's like between turns the buttons stopped working.
Weird.
I can't. Like, it let me cancel out of that menu, but is that not one of the guys I control? That is not one of the guys I control. He does not have a letter P on him. That's why I can't press the button on him.
Yep. Although it would be nice if that were more indication than just a little letter P that's kind of easy to miss on a yellow-orange background.
Oh, you see, now, Amber, that's not entirely true. If you pay the $8 a month for like I do for my front row seat to the end of the world, you can criticize Elon all you want. He did actually say that if you pay him $8 a month, you can criticize him all you want.
Yeah, and then he took away the ability to pay $8 a month because it was making them lose money because people were disguising themselves as important companies and saying dumb things.
2 days, baby, but I still have my blue check, so I criticize him with impunity. I criticize him with impunity. I have made at least 6 scathing remarks on his feed, and though it has not garnered me any clout, which I did not expect, I did not get banned. All right, let's see how we can do. Let's see how we do with our fodder guys here. You know, the truth of the matter is that ultimately I don't want to see Twitter fail because it will drag down 2 very important companies with it. That their success or failure is very important to infrastructure and future technologies. It's not about whether or not Elon Musk makes a profit. That just happens to be a coincidence that we have to deal with. But if Tesla and SpaceX and Starlink ultimately fail, there's three main companies in his repertoire that if they fail as a result of his shenanigans, then everybody loses.
I mean,
and that's what I'm worried about.
I would like to see NASA doing more of their own work, like they did with the.
I mean, that would be nice.
Artemis, but
that would definitely be nice. But you know how it is getting funding these days.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, I mean, you know.
Yeah, there was that I forget where it came out a few days ago. Reports from I think both Tesla and SpaceX of a lot of the people that work here are dedicated to keeping Elon happy, while the people who actually know what their jobs are do their job.
They have an entire layer of management whose sole purpose is to prevent Elon Musk from being Elon Musk.
Yeah, the chunk of middle management whose purpose is not managing the lower people for the managers, it is managing the managers.
Yeah, unfortunately, Elon has controlling interests in those companies, so getting rid of him would be damn near impossible.
Well, he might actually get... Well, he said himself he wants to find someone else to run Twitter for him, so... We'll see how that goes.
Right.
I think we're still not quite at the point of... No, yeah, we're still not quite at the point where Twitter's lost so much money that he'll have a worse deal on it than Yahoo had on Tumblr, but... probably getting there. Helped by the fact that he massively overpaid for it in the first place.
Well, yeah. There is in fact that. Alright, I'm trying to cut a path of destruction up the middle here. Guys I have control over.
Also, who are, you know, good generally.
I gotta destroy these lieutenants before we're gonna get anywhere. Let's see if these dudes are in range of the big guns here. Well, this guy is. Open fire! Well, unfortunately, it wasn't much. Yeah, I gotta get rid of these lieutenants up in front here, otherwise I'm gonna be in trouble. Let's have our armors go after them. Bye-bye. Maybe I got enough of them, she'll go up a level.
Yak the culture!
Woohoo! What did... Oh no! I ejected something, didn't I?
You might have?
God damn it, I forgot. Hers is a... We just upgraded her.
Mm-hmm. It has the option Transform and Funnel.
Okay.
Which might be referring to the Gundam kind of funnel, where they're remote weapons. But I don't know what the fuck that does.
It's a movement thing.
Oh, so she can oh, no, wait. She sent out a remote, I think.
She did.
And then that can possibly move and do things.
I have never gotten this variant before. I don't know how I completed this game without doing that. You're right, she just sent out a remote.
That's an interesting way of doing remote weapons, having to be actual battlefield units.
I wonder how many remotes she can send out. Yeah, that's a drone.
Probably not
that?
many. Yeah. So the drone can presumably then act, although it's ended for now.
Right.
So it might just get shot down before it gets to do anything.
Well, who knows? We'll see.
Again, I do not have access to the manual for this game, and you do not have access to reading it. Actually, Google Lens should work fine on that too.
I got worried for a minute there.
That's true. If it does get shot down, that's 1 or 3 guys who won't be shooting at your people who have actual people in them.
Right. I'm not sure, but I think I might get 3 of them. Never mind. Do we have any more player units?
We do still have. You can deploy the monster.
Yeah, but I want to get a little bit further forward. Alright, that's it. Alright, so our backup dudes here are going to take out this front line. So hopefully we should be able to get a little more movement forward. This seemed like a bad move. I mean, he did some damage, but... Okay, they'll get this guy.
Unless they're terrible, terrible shots.
Now we should be able to cut a front line through these battleships with our lasers. That's why I'm not worried about using up the missiles, because after a certain point you get a little bit of a diminishing returns on the missiles.
Fair enough.
Weak as water! Weak as water! Yeah, definitely eating fire. You just pick up the fucking phone instead of dropping everything else around it? Thanks. My T-Mobile internet is dumb.
Mm-hmm. Why specifically at this time?
I don't know. Unable to join the network. I'll be back in 2 seconds here. Well, if I was fishing for an endorsement from T-Mobile, I don't think I'll be getting it. I'm not real impressed with their 5G internet service. The modem keeps shutting itself off.
That sucks.
Yeah, and it's not a sleep thing.
He's saying it looks like they've got us here. Wah.
Well, shoot. Looks like we're gonna have to fight for realsies now. Cantaloupe! This is pissing me off. Because they're using lasers on everybody and I can't fire back. So I'm gonna have to destroy all of these fucking dudes just to get to that enemy ship. Nobody's going after the drone. This is funny. Well, we're about to lose Maria. Oh, no. Dumbass decided to go guns.
She lives to hopefully be able to run back to the ship another day.
Right?
Sorry, the screen's a little bit fuzzy again. The energy reaction from inside the Jinnah ship is rising sharply. Everybody, please be very careful, or all units, please proceed with caution, depending on how professional you feel like it should be.
Alright. I'm gonna fuck up some dudes. You know, this leaving 6 hit points is bullshit.
Mhm.
My lens isn't working because my internet is off on the other side of the house.
Ah, that sucks. Ma itana. I'm sorry, I have to go for repairs, I think is what you're saying.
That's exactly what she's saying. Alright. Time to deploy some folks. I guess we choose the hard way. Yeah! That's how I interpret that every time. She used her Illudium P-38 space destructor. Self-modulating space destructor on that guy.
Oh, the funnel is still there, so you can see what it'll do.
Yeah. Move in. Kill these fuckers. Let's get this guy. I like that. I'm going to get them with my Illudium P-38 of self-modulating space destructor.
Gotta be careful.
Oh?
When they say that gun disintegrates, it really disintegrates.
It doesn't do a whole hell of a lot of damage, but it's a damn good distraction.
Yeah, it's effectively free.
Right? Doesn't anybody have any missiles left? Sorry I'm late, Mr. President.
Starring Gray as... because the monster definitely has missiles.
I don't even remember what turn we're on now.
I think it says at some point. We're probably around 5.
We're just missing that guy. Hey, Bip. And your mama. We'll beat those Klingon devils, even if I have to get out and push. Alright, did heavy damage to all of them. Oh. I see a hydrate regime. There you go. Dumb aircraft. Oh, screw it. We'll put him in the thick of it. Oh, don't worry, you'll be stone dead in a moment. I'm not dead yet. Well, he's definitely gonna level up. Time to deploy some crap. If for no other reason than to thwart these jackasses over here, who think they're gonna do an end run around the ship. Got him boxed in like a turtle's pecker. Try not to ask questions.
The part of my brain that takes figures of speech literally has trouble with that one.
Hey, Kill Stealer. What do you think this is? Call of Duty Mobile? He did not succeed. I'm actually kind of sad about that. And he accomplished nothing. Yeah, I'm having a real hard time getting through this center line. Because now all the enemies with substantive destructive power are consolidated right in front of me. Come on, game, hurry up. We're running out of time here. Where they are just going out of their way to try to destruct her. And not entirely being successful.
Well, as long as it's not working.
Yeah, well, I think they're going to get her on this round.
Unless they just ignore her for the rest of it, you never know.
Yeah, thanks for speaking that out loud.
Alright.
Oh no, I biffed it.
This is it for now. It's punching out.
I have a somewhat bad feeling about this. Wow.
They got me. Punching out. Or ejecting, whatever. Yeah, same as the other guy who got shot down, basically.
Yeah. We'll have to remember that Lance's fighter can shoot back.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hey, her drone was still out there. And it cannot be hit.
Isn't she getting her ship repaired? Or did she get shot down?
She got shot down.
Okay.
Misty, represent. Oh, that's hilarious. Well, I'm gonna have Lance go right up the middle and start attacking battleships here. Shoot him in the butt. Hey, we took it down another, what, 12 points?
Mm-hmm.
Abandoned ship! Amusing, no commentary.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what he's got.
Hey, Tato, how's it going?
Tato! Alright, how much mobility do we have? About as much as the ship.
Yeah, it's not very fast. It's a big fucker.
Alright, let's get in here and get rid of this guy. This guy... animation is not impressive.
It's very large. It's very large.
Bye-bye to that dude. Bye. Fuck that guy. What do we got here? Hit that shit. Oops, the graphics glitched. Huh. Whoop. This frickin' guy. I don't know you, but you, I never forget a face. Oh my fucking god. Rid of this guy.
Safety lock. I think this is just we're gonna fire our main guns thing. So. Yep. Target acquired. Safety unlocked. Preparing to fire the main cannon. Not the big cannon enemy ship. This is her.
Yep.
So of course they use the same broadside thing, even though I'm pretty sure this thing does have a main axial cannon of some sort. That would require a separate battle animation.
Alright, well we did manage to save Maria. Let's put her out here in the wreckage. We'll probably get one of those asinine announcements when we're in serious danger.
Yeah, it should say on a turn change at some point. It should say what turn it is.
But we're on turn 4.
Then we're fine, yeah.
And I made an error here. I missed a dude. I let a dude escape. For all my Fantasy Star peeps out there, I let him escapipe. Get him. Oh, come on. Really? Well, we're getting there.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that accomplished about nothing.
Yeah, the 10 round limits seem short in games like this. Because it's like objectively not a very big number. But the turns are really big because there are so many pieces that get moved around, so it seems it's more generous than it seems like it is.
I'm really surprised this guy wasted his time on this generic fighter. That's impressive. He had the monster right in front of him as the greatest threat. And now, because of that, I'm going to take him out on the next turn. Unfortunately, I can never level this damn thing up because it's constantly being shot down before I can deploy all of its missiles. Oh good, they're wasting time shooting at the drone. If I can get a sizable portion of my laser troops in range, I'm going to take out a couple of these surrounding capital ships for experience purposes. We've got a couple of turns to burn. Yeah! I'm actually going to have her move back and repair. I am done with your ugly butt. Trying to decide what to do with them there. Let's pop this pill. Don't be a menace to society while drinking your juice in the hood.
What's that from?
It is literally the title of a movie.
I see.
Yes.
Not one I'm familiar with.
It is a parody of all of the quote-unquote East LA gangster movies of the 90s. I believe it is made by the Wayans brothers. Got the spot. Boop. That's his more powerful laser. Choke on this, ass face. I've got all the good quips.
Sure, we'll pretend that.
Oh my god, Tippy, shut up, dude. I have the movement space. No. Too far. Why do I keep... Listen, fool. There. Stop getting tripped up by the NPC. I swear to God, if this guy does not manage to get 3 hit points, I was going to destroy him myself.
Unfortunately, this game doesn't seem to allow friendly fire anyway.
It would have been glorious. Hit this bastard. Arrgh! Kill him, Terrell, now! I'm sorry, sir. I tried to obey. Oh, man. Well, this is where it gets interesting. What will this dingus do? Hey! Maybe he'll get that 3 hit points.
Yep, looks like it.
It's a Christmas miracle.
Energy charge, 75%. Danger music.
Indeed.
I mean, it's good music, though.
Oh, yeah. We're getting down to the wire, though, because I'm going to move the Prometheus into range, and we're just going to go we're going to go for broke on this.
I actually need to run to the bathroom, but I'll be right back.
Righto. Do 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 do. Yeah, I forgot about how indestructible these drones are. Don't think you'll make it home alive. That's his standard line. Woo! Took down one of the big boys. Unfortunately, it does no damage, but if I shoot at them, it makes them think I'm a credible threat.
Alright, I'm back. It's interesting that that ship does not actually look that structurally different than the other ones.
Oh?
If you look at it, it's almost like the other ones, except for like as if they had quote unquote opened their mouths. Because all the other ones have kind of a line down the middle where the top and the bottom are divided.
Excuse me, this guy's acting weird. Gotta take out these destroyers. I do not like you.
What's up, Dragon Lord? Is it the music, or...? What did I inside? Yeah. In a oddly polite way of saying it.
Right.
It's also like, well, it's like, take this too, I get caught in ammo.
It's like, excuse me, but please take this.
Yeah.
This music is fucking rad. Alright, let's see if I can get this dude over here. Whoop, that was not what I was trying to do. There. Attaku! Yeah! Well, we hurt him a little bit, so that's the important thing. Alright, I should be able to hit this guy with my main cannon now. Bunkus. Until I hear from his lawyers that it's trademarked, I'm going to assume that that statement is not exclusive to Markiplier. We have lost some of our comrades along the way, but I think we're gonna get them. I just have to keep Lance in here, so.
Energy charge 80%. Good. Take aim at the or set your target at the Prometheus 2.
Yes. Good to Prometheus 2. Set your goals. These two clowns are duking it out. As long as I can waste his time back there, I'm good. We're gonna get the Destroid in there and pretty much take out all the cap ships.
Hopefully, yes.
Now, let's see if this guy can actually hit Lance. It can, but it wasn't that bad. But I do have to take this as a credible threat now, so I may have to back him off a little bit. Okay, only the one ship is a significant threat to him. Alright, what weapons do I have? That was some pretty hefty damage right there. But I do need to level up the Prometheus, so... Kiss your sweet ass goodbye, Destroyer. At least that's my hope. Got a boogie. Be funny if the Prometheus suddenly evolved into a super dimensional fortress.
Yeah.
I mean, technically it is.
It's just not nearly as super dimensional.
Yeah. Excuse me while I use my cap ship destructor here. Actually, he's fine. Let's see if I can get more experience for Misty here. These lesser ships do seem to take a little bit of damage from this thing. What?
It's still funny that even after she's presumably already tried to eject it and tried to make her way back towards a ship or something.
Right.
But she's still, like, psychically controlling the little drone thing.
Remotely from the bridge of the Prometheus.
Yeah.
Look at that. He takes out these destroyers with minimal effort.
I mean, there's a reason they call it the monster.
Alright, I'm gonna have to send this bro in here to deal with this nuisance.
Before it becomes an actual issue.
Right. Well, all he's got left is guns anyway, so... Who's this? Alright, I'm going to see... Where do I need to be to hit? One, two. Finally, got a dude. Given what I've got left in my armaments, I should be able to handle this in 2 rounds. They've got 3 ships left. Yeah, whatever the fuck, dude.
Energy charge 90%. Target lock on.
Okay, this is a credible threat here. Alright. If he survives, I'm just gonna sacrifice him. To do damage to the main ship.
I mean, what we need right now is damage on targets.
Yep.
And specifically, the one target.
Don't panic. I got this. Laser beams are always very effective against capital ships. Look at that. Look at that.
Yeah, that was like a quarter of its health.
I'm going to assume that the monster is going to take the entire bow off that ship. So I'm just going to let Lance get his XP.
I mean, it's definitely... It was doing a lot of damage, so...
We're going to block it in because it can't shoot me at this range. It's time to stop fooling around. Jesus Christ!
No! The cannon was almost charged. Oh well, we'll have to escape. Is what I think it says.
Here's the hilarious
Yeah.
here's the hilarious translation I got. In a little while, the main gun firing, I could come out.
Yeah, it was only a little while until the main gun could have fired. Have to escape.
Yay!
Yes. Enemy fleet detachment Enemy fleet detachment defeated. The way to the Comgen ship is now open, laying in a course.
Okay. And we managed to complete it by 7:35, so that was pretty impressive.
Mm-hmm.
Under the circumstances. Circumstances! I'm a victim of circumstance! That took a lot longer than I thought it was going to, but that's because we had to waste time fucking around with the periphery. We couldn't just go straight up the middle. Alright. Make sure I save so I don't do any harm to myself. Stock footage! He's like, I'm surrounded by idiots.
ボトルブラドもうよい増援部隊に援護させる交代し本隊と合流しろ SX 敵の一部が交代するぞ逃がすか電気追撃
Cold Blood is not impressed.
Mm-hmm. Mission 23, Blood Fleet. I think.
Probably.
I don't know why there's a comma though. Burado, comma, fleet.
I believe it's because the next sequence of missions is subdivided into destroying his fleet and then infiltrating his ship.
Okay, yeah. In order to recapture the communication device, the fleet is like occupying a communication relay, if I recall correctly.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, the joint forces are pursuing the Comgen warships in order to recapture the communication relay. Comgen is using... Comgen is urgently repairing the assault maneuver ship MiG Pit.
A powerful mobility pod, but it was too late.
Yes. Absolute Commander Bodal Blood sent his main force to support Comgen, or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
I think that... Yep, and that's the whole thing. Watawa Comgen...
Although he rushed to repair, he did not make it in time. Got some pretty substantive
okay.
conditions here.
Victory condition, all enemies defeated or Kamjin fleet escapes.
Really?
Yeah, because we're trying to drive them off to retake the thing. So I think if we don't shoot them all down, the ship might start running away.
I think instead of escape, it means retreat.
Yeah. I mean, it's Das Schutz, but it means both.
All right, we're going to look at the lay of the land, and then we're going to quit for the day. We'll, of course, recap this. That last turn limit is weird.
Oh, yeah, it's turn limit until the Kamjin fleet or Kamjin ship escapes. Yeah, it's not us escaping it, is it?
I don't know. I guess we're in the rings of Saturn now.
That seems likely. You'll notice that the scale of these battlefields is also changing, which is another reason why the number of spaces thing is an issue. Oh, hey,
we're actually facing
Kamjin.
them. Yep.
They are persistent.
Don't worry about translating right now. I'm going to skip past this because we're going to redo it when we actually settle in next week. So that way it's fresh in everybody's minds. Oh, by the way, everybody, I've increased the subscription goal to 20. Somebody's subscription expired, so if you need to renew, please feel free to avail yourself upon your free Amazon subscription with your Prime membership.
Yeah, either that or someone gave someone a gift membership that subscribed. I forget if that happened or not.
I don't think so. We're just going to look at what it is. So we have to defeat all enemies, or
specifically Kamjin's ship.
But we do have another one of these cannons, so we got to watch out for that because it can hurt us badly. All right, so that's a pretty substantive. I think he's going to start retreating. This group of 5 ships right here, I think, is going to start falling back, while these other ships try to act as a screen. I think that's how this battle goes. All right. Crunch. All right. So that is it for that. Now, I will be back at 10 o'clock Mountain Time for more villainy action in City of Villains, our usual Sunday Red Sundays event. Shadows Mist and I will be on this stream here. She only co-streams on Mondays. So feel free to join us for that. And if you haven't already followed and or subscribed, please do so, because we would love to have you as a friend of the channel. Anything else? Tomorrow we should have normal crew for Paladins at that's going to be 6 o'clock Mountain, 5 o'clock Pacific. So be there or be square. But that's pretty much it for this week's installment of Macross Eternal Lovesong. And I will be raiding us out to the Fragments of Silicon channel, I'm assuming.
They're up. They're currently reviewing The Pinball Wizard. Not to be
Nitty.
confused with that one song from
The
that
Who.
one musical.
Yeah.
This seems to be a game where you control a wizard via pinball battles.
Neat. Nice. All right, so yeah, I'll be rating us over. So stay here till the end credits music plays, and then it will send you over to Fragments of Silicon automatically. Until next time, I'm your host, Mac Paladin. Thanks for watching. Stay safe out there, kids.